A very good morning to you all. Welcome to a new video and welcome back to the channel. You actually joined me on a Monday morning, a gorgeous Monday morning on the M4. So we are going to the wonderful Bristol today. So there's a job down in Bristol we've got today, or a couple of jobs should I say, but we'll come on to that. First and foremost, I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I haven't done a Monday recording for a few weeks now actually, so why not? Sun is shining, let's put the cameras on. And got a couple of interesting jobs today, so it's an interesting time to show you a couple more customers we're going to. And messages coming through. And yeah, we've got a couple of interesting jobs we're going to in Bristol today. So yeah, the sun is out, it's a lovely day. I've been distracted by my phone because I've got messages coming through relating to work, but we'll come on to that after. I'm not going to use my phone when I'm driving because that's dangerous. However, thank you so much for all of the comments on the last video. I always like to start off with that, just to show you my appreciation of all the comments that we've had. When I got lost finding the farm, I've had some really nice comments, in fact, with regards to well done Billy. I would have actually gone up that road, that lane, and thought sod it. But a few of you guys have been saying well done for staying, holding your ground, double checking the job before committing to going up them roads. And yeah, thank you so much for all the other comments I've had as well. I can't remember all of them, but a few do stand out, because it's easily done as a driver to go, oh, the sat nav's taking me that way, let's go that way. It's easily done, right? So, and then you end up getting yourself into a pickle, or you get yourself stuck, or you can't get out of a situation, and next thing you know, one thing leads to another, and it's never good news. So thank you so much for all the comments on the last video. I hope you enjoyed that. I know it's a little bit long, that one, but there was so much going on that day. I felt like I had to get as much in as possible to show you the challenges I had with that job, with the farm collection. The delivery in Wales was absolutely perfect, but it doesn't always end up being that way. So the collection was a challenge, and that was the main gist of the video, to show you that, because I knew it would be a bit of a challenge that day. However, always good. For those that are new to the video, new to the channel, if you're not already subscribed, give us a subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down, a like, and don't forget to hit the bell notification button so you're notified when videos go live, as and when they do. Apart from that, this week is going to be an interesting week. I've got a feeling it's going to be a long week. We're getting slightly busier with the work side of things now, because we've now got the farms, now the summer's coming, we've got the farm work coming back to us, so more farm work to possibly look forward to, and it's the harvest season apparently. So yeah, we're going to be quite busy with farm work, so there are a few videos that do come out may be related to a lot of that line of work, but we'll see what happens and how we get on. From that, we're going down the M4 at the moment. I've not long just stopped off and got myself a cup of coffee, because I was 2 hours into my drive and I started to feel a little bit sleepy, so I thought I'm going to stop off and grab myself a nice Starbucks. One of my favourites. I don't drink Starbucks that often, to be honest with you, but Monday morning, why not? Large Starbucks with soy milk, lovely. Moving on from that, of course, I've got some new gadgets to sort of show you, not show you, but I've got the new I've got myself a new mic for the camera that was delivered at the weekend. So I'm going to set the mics up on the camera today, hopefully at some point. If you can still see me, that is. What's going on there? Sorry guys. Anyway, yeah, so we'll see how we get on there. Is that still recording? It is still recording, sorry about the hands. Yeah, so we've got the new mics. I'm going to set up the new mics on the camera, so hopefully the sound quality should be a little bit better than what you're listening to on here. I've had to buy some new mics. I've got the Rode, but I tested the Rode on this camera at the weekend, and for some reason it doesn't seem to like it. So I've had to buy some new mics that go with this camera, and hopefully, just hopefully, it goes all right. Clean that lens. Sorry guys. Hopefully the sound quality is better, and I haven't got you guys saying to me, "Oh, I can only hear it in the left ear or the right ear. Fix the sound." I always try and fix the audio on the GoPros. I've had nothing but problems with them recently. Maybe it's getting old. It's a few years old. I don't know. But the money you pay for these cameras, you expect them to last you at least 5 years to a degree. So, new camera, new mics. Fingers crossed, there's no issues with sound. Let me know if there is in the comments below, please. That being said, we've got, just to let you know what's going on today, I told you where we're going. We've got 2 drops on the front. In compartment 1 we have frozen that we're delivering. I've got the bulkhead down in the trailer, and compartment 2 we've got fresh produce in compartment 2. But the first drop we're going to in Bristol is a company called I don't know exactly the company. It's Arthur David's food service we're going to. A place called Arthur David's. So we've got frozen for them, but we do have some fresh for them as well. Some fresh pallets for them there as well. And then our next one is a place called Creek or something like that we're going to. It's a fresh produce place. Not been there. These 2 are new jobs for me, new places, new locations. And we've just got, I think, 3 or 4 pallets to go to that one. I'll check exactly how many when I take it off from the paperwork when we get there. So I've got to move a few pallets off to get to the other ones and get to the frozen for my first delivery. But yeah, we've got the fridge all set up and ready to rock and roll today. So when the customer receives their goods, hopefully it's nice and fresh, pardon the pun, and it should be they should be happy as Larry. So we'll see how we do. We are going to have some collections after our first 2 deliveries. We'll see how we get on with time today. We'll have some sort of collections either way, but obviously I'll keep you posted during the course of our day. I'm not sure if I'm going to record into tomorrow, maybe. Depends what we get on, will depend on what I do, or we'll just run out today's vlog for today, for a Monday, because why not? Just depends how much workload we got going, and whether I'm going to have time to record certain videos as well, because it just depends. But we sort of weigh it up and play as we go. If anything happens on the way down to Bristol, I'll let you know. We are 43 miles away and 1 hour and 16 minutes on the TomTom. So I will let you know if anything happens. Failing that, I'll see you when we get to our first job. Okay, so we've arrived in Bristol. We're just coming towards the city centre now in Bristol. We've got a good bit of traffic, so I thought I'd give you an update on that. You're probably not too bothered about that, but we've hit morning traffic, and it's what, 09:02 in the morning AM. So we're still about half an hour away according to the sat nav. That's because obviously we've got a bit of traffic in front of us coming through the city centre. Now, to get to this destination, the best way here is to go through the city centre. There is a turn off towards Bath, excuse me, and Strood, I think it was called, which would take us through the outskirts, but there is a few restrictions for HGVs around that sort of route. So the best point of call for me, based on obviously what I'm driving, height restrictions, width and length restrictions, the city centre is the best and safest route in, from what I've seen on the on planning the route and what the TomTom's saying as well. So we just got to bite the bullet a little bit and go through with the traffic for now. I mean, it's just gone 9 o'clock, so we've probably come through here, or coming through here at the best possible time. Even though there is a bit of traffic, I'm sure a couple of hours ago the traffic would have been a lot worse than this. So yeah, we'll just have to bite the bullet for a little while, sit in the traffic. It's like anything, you go for any city centre, you're always going to come across some sort of traffic to go through a city. You know, Bristol's a big city, so it is what it is in that respect. But yeah, ETA is, well, still 12 miles away, so we shouldn't be too long. This may speed up as we go through, hopefully it does, but at the moment it's been a bit stop-start from when we got off the M4 motorway and on to the 53. What are you doing, you prat? Absolute idiot. That bus driver has absolutely no care in the world. He wasn't even, he could have just held back. You know, he could have just held back. He had to do that, didn't he? He had to try and get around me last minute. Moron. Absolute moron. I mean, he's in the lane next to me. He could have easily held back and waited. Just give me a few seconds to get forward. But no, he didn't want to wait because he doesn't want to wait behind the lights. He's probably about to finish his shift and he wants to get back. Yeah, we know. Now I've got another driver next to me now who's quite keen to get around me. Unfortunately, I can't go as quick as him because I'm quite heavy. Got quite a bit of weight on me today. But this is the morning sort of, you know, the morning traffic, morning rush through a city, a busy city, and everyone's in a rush to be places. He's certainly in a rush, he's not hanging around. He's Mr. Scania. So this is us going through literally the centre of Bristol now, the town centre, or should I say the city centre. I keep saying town, it's not a town, it's a city. He's gone straight for the lights, he's not hanging around. This is the time of morning you just got to really have your wits about you going through these places, because people, it's every, you know, Tom, Dick and Harry for themselves, you know. Everyone for themselves. Hey, so we are just about 5 minutes away from our destination. We're through the city centre. We're at the other side of Bristol now. More the sort of rural area, if you like. It's amazing how the scenery changes, isn't it? Through the centre, full of a built-up area, to the beautiful countryside of Bristol. And this is nice, look at this. Not been this way before, not been this side of Bristol before. So we're about 3.1 miles away to be precise, which is about, yeah, it's under 5 minutes or so. So we'll switch the cameras on. Quite a steep hill, this one. this one. 20 miles per hour. There we go. God, this is steep. But it should open up to nice blue skies in a second. There we go. That's more like it. No, we're quite high up. We're quite high up. So there's no specific booking time for this job. Not from what I can see on the paperwork or anything. But we've managed to get here in good time, I would say. My car was in at 5 o'clock this morning. I didn't leave till just gone 5:30 because I was still being loaded when I got in this morning. So, you know, would have been ideal to leave at 5 o'clock. That was the aim, but there's not much you can do if you're still being loaded. And it's quite a tight back there, quite a few tight little bends, and you got to give way to large vehicles. So obviously you can see there's two curtain siders just gone past us there. It's a regular route, this one, for HGVs. It's one of the main routes to this part of Bristol. Very few routes go to this part with heavy goods, or can go to this part of Bristol with heavy goods. So cautious is always on mind, or in mind, being cautious. So you just got to take your time. I would have shown you back there, but it was too late by the time I put the cameras on. Now, from what I've looked at, I think this one here you have to reverse to get onto site. Reversing the gates is what I mean, I think. But we'll have a look. There's another Arctic. So you see it's the main route for heavy good vehicles. For trucks. So we're going down now, and decline. Using my retarder to roll down here because it's quite steep and we're quite heavy as well this morning. There you go, retarder off and rolled into it. So we go straight into a 40 mile per hour speed limit. Doing 36 at the moment. We'll just roll down here, save a little bit of fuel, as they say. Right, our address is just up here, 1.2 miles away. So we are literally around the corner. From what I can see on the sat nav, it looks like we take a left, then a right, and then a left again. So, yeah. What I'll try and do is try and set the mic up at this job if I've got time. It's a self-tip, so it's not a bay tip or anything like that. I've got to take the pallets off myself, so they'll have to give me a pump truck because I don't have one with me. I don't have one in the locker today, so hopefully they've got one when I turn up on site. Keeps going dark because I can't see if it's recording sometimes. Change the timer on that, I think. Right, Clifton Hill Industrial Estate. I think that's what we want. That's mirrors with bushes. You see what I mean by it's tight round here. Got to be careful of oncoming coaches, as you saw there, and other trucks. Mirrors of don't want to be breaking my mirrors. That's what I don't want to be doing. We'll take a So keep an eye on the sat nav now. I think it's Wells Road we're looking for, we're turning onto. It's just around here, according to sat nav. It's just up here. Don't want to miss me turning, that's what I don't want to do. So I'm just going to take my time because I don't want to miss it. I think up here on the left, is it the next left we're looking for? Looking like it. Okay, Wells. It looks like left of the lights up here. That is what it's looking like. Arthur David. It's not in there. I think it's the next left at the traffic lights. It's like a small little industrial area by the looks of it. Get round this cyclist before the lights go red if we can. It is left these lights here. 7.5 tonne. Clucton Hill Industrial Estate, that's what we're looking for. So this is our turning. That's what we're looking for. And then apparently it's this right here. According to Sir Arthur David. There we go, that's what company we want. That's what we're looking for. Welcome to Arthur David. Leave it with us. Yes, please. I'll be more than happy to leave it with you. Right. This is us apparently. Right, I need to work out where I need to go now. Apparently it's around here. Visit a car park on the right. That's not us, so we should be going around to the left hopefully. So around here, is it? Do I need to reverse in anywhere? Well, you've not been here before, you don't want to overcommit when you go in. Unit 2, I think it's Unit 2 we want. Is that it there? Yeah. Primo, looks like you do reverse in there by the looks of it. Yeah, it looks like it. Looks like a reverse in. Looks like a reverse. The other trucks are there reversed in, so there's a Primo Frio, a Spanish company. They do a lot of fridge work, so it looks like that is us that we need to reverse in. What I may do, I may park just on the left hand side there. Get in the way of anyone. I'll park outside and I'll just walk in and see when they want me in there. He may have to move out of the way for me to get in, I don't know, we'll have a look. In case we can't get in, I'll move here for now. Just in case there's any wagons that want to get in. Right, what I'll do, let him go in. Right, what I'll do is I'll take my paperwork and see if they want me straight in. They may do, they may not. I don't want to go in there and I can't get in, so we'll have a look. Right, bear with me a second. Okay, so oh, we're tipped. We're coming in here. Oh, that's all right. Right, we're tipped. Let me just double check this address. Right, I've got it. Excellent. Okay. Whew, well, that was a bit of a sweaty one. I hope the mic's working. I've got the new mic working, guys. Hopefully, no dramas there. We've got that working. Bit of a sweaty one, that one. Right, shall we go? I think we should. Okay, so Arthur David is tipped. Now, I just wanted to very quickly give a shout out to my friend, or a friend that I've just made on site, called Simon, I think. Simon or Scott. Oh, I've forgotten already. I think it was Simon or Scott. This is how bad I am with names. I'm so sorry. It's either Scott or Simon. See, I'm doing a million things at once and forgetting. Big shout out to yourself, mate. Really nice to meet you. Really nice chap. Really nice to talk to, actually. He is a rigid driver, and yeah, he was on the Arctics for 19 years, I think he said it was. He does this run back and forward locally on a daily basis, so he knows the site really well. But thanks very much for your help, buddy. He was really helpful. Watched my back getting into the gate, which was fairly straightforward, but it's nice that another driver helps another driver. So thanks for your help there, buddy. Yeah, good little chat with him, actually. We had a nice little chat, and yeah, really nice to talk to you. And this is what I love doing. I love meeting other drivers. I love, you know, having a conversation with other drivers on the road. It's nice. It just makes your day, it just makes you feel like your day is worth it sometimes when you just meet other drivers and have a bit of a chit chat and stuff like that, you know. It's really nice. So yeah, really nice to meet you. Anyway, that being said, let's move on to the day. We've got two pallets. That's all we've got. So that one there, we had frozen and fresh. We had to take 2 pallets off for this place called Creed we're going to now, and then put them back on, of course. I've put the bars on so the load is secure. So that's all we've got, 2 pallets for this one. I've received my backload already, which was pretty quick from the boss. We've got a backload. I don't know where it is just yet, but I'm going to worry about that once I've got this one tipped. One thing at a time, one job at a time, because I can't do 2 or 3 things at once. As you can see, I forgot Simon or Scott's name already. See, Simon or Scott. The names are so completely different. How can I get it wrong? He's probably watching this, laughing at me now. I know he's laughing, thinking you absolute dimwit. But that just shows you, I'm a typical bloke. I can't remember 2 or 3 things at once. I can't do 2 or 3 things at once. One thing at a time, just like the job. One job at a time. Yeah, so we've got a backload. We are, once we've got, right, let's just be careful here because we've got people on the pavement, and we've got cars coming down as well. Just don't want to clip anyone with my tractor unit. So this is the tight road I'm talking about as you go up here. It gets a bit tight, and as we get further in, I'll show you. I've got to give way to oncoming vehicles because it gets a bit more narrow as you go through the village. Anyway, we'll come on to that in a second. Yeah, so I've got the mics working. I've got the new mics. I hope the sound is very good. It's a nice little mic. It's nice. Honestly, I'm actually quite impressed. It's a nice little mic. And the sound's really good. I just tested the sound quality earlier on when I was waiting to get onto site. And it's actually really good. It actually sounds better than the roadie. Anyway, we'll see when we edit this video how good it is. So yeah, we're going, so where are we going now? We've got approximately 50 miles to travel to deliver just 2 pallets. It's not in Bristol, it's in Gloucester. We're going to a little industrial area in Gloucester. So yeah, that's what we're going to deliver these two last fresh pallets. And then once these pallets are done, we'll come onto our collection for the day, which I'm actually collecting, I think it's a full load, I don't know. And then that's going straight back to, it's going to the market in London. The market in London. We're going to a place called, I'll let you know, I've got it on my phone whilst we're static, Very Fast Produce. I'm collecting 8 pallets of limes. Please make sure you secure them down sides, gaps in the sides. Okay, so that tells me the pallets are going to be narrow. They're not going to be wide pallets, the wider pallets that we normally have, where they're quite flush against the side of the trailer. So that tells me the pallets are going to be leaving gaps on the side. So I need to make sure that I secure these 8 pallets that I'll be collecting as best I can. So I've got 2 bars on the back of this trailer that we'll use to secure them anyway. However, I'll probably chuck a couple of straps on as well, just to secure it a bit more so it's not moving or it can't roll back or anything like that, because it's not a full load. If it's a full load, 2 bars are fine because you've got the 2 doors at the back which are secure anyway. But when you've got less pallets on, let's say half a load for argument's sake, or just a quarter of a load on the trailer, you try and use at least 1 strap. I try and use at least 1 strap to give it that a little bit extra security, so it doesn't fall back or roll back on hills or anything like that. Because the bars, even though the bars are decent, some bars can be okay, some of the bars are not very good, they can still fall off. So you've got to be careful. Excuse me. Anyway, we are out. We're going to go through the village. You'll see the little tight roads that I came down in a minute. Actually, you should. I think they're just up here. It'd be good to show you these roads, because this is why you have to read the road signs. Because if you don't read the road signs, you don't anticipate anything. It's easy to get so sort of zoned in on the sat nav. You don't read the road signs. Next thing you know, these narrow lanes or narrow roads pop up on you last minute, and you've got an oncoming wagon like that one there, for example, and it sort of like catches you out last second. They're up here. I'll show you in a second. But that was a straightforward job. That was all right. I was sitting there for about 35-40 minutes before I went onto site. Yeah. So it took a bit of time to get in there, but Primo Frio, the Spanish fridge company, transport company, who go literally all over the world by looks of it, or Europe and the UK at the very least. They had 2 drivers. They had a bit of a problem with their load. I think they were missing a pallet, and from what they were saying, the pallet was split between 2 pallets, or another pallet which had another delivery on it. So they've had to break down that pallet to get their pallet off, basically, which is, yeah, that basically is, they must have had the full load, and basically they were, they've squeezed that one on to probably squeeze another pallet on for another job. You know, that's what companies do. So you've always got to double check what you've got on the back as you take it off. Anyway, let's see how we do. Okay, so we've just come off the M5 for Gloucester. We are literally, according to this, not far away. So 4 miles away to our destination. We're coming to the 417 now. Nice smooth run. Slight concern. It's a very slight one that I have. There's 2 sites, 2 delivery points. Now I've put the address in that I've been given. However, I need to go left, right here. In the wrong lane. However, that car there is in the wrong lane as well. He's cut across. Two addresses, and I'm like, okay, I think I've got the right address. So we're going to roll with it and hope this is the right address. I've put this sat-nav, or the address in the sat-nav that we're meant to be going to. I've got two addresses on Google. The addresses look slightly different to what I've been given, but it looks like it's Cheltenham Road. The Innovation Centre is called. The addresses they tally up slightly, but you're always looking at the address, pinpointing the actual correct address. Now I've used a pin on the TomTom to see if I can find the exact location, and I think I do have it. So I think we're all right. So I thought we'll see what happens and see if we've got the correct address here, because you just never know. This is the thing with doing produce, these sort of jobs, deliveries. Some addresses are different to others, you know, or when it comes to fresh produce, salads, whatever it is, there's always 2 or 3 locations. Sometimes, like this one for example, and a few others that I've been to, you've got 2 or 3 sites in such a short space, such a short distance from each other, and sometimes working out the exact one. I've gone to a job before and they go, oh sorry driver, it's not this one, it's the one up the road, 2 miles away or half a mile up the road. You should be at the other place. Oh right, okay. That, you know, that sort of thing. So swings and roundabouts really with it. But I think I've got the correct address in place for this one. So yeah, we'll see how we do. 4063 Churchdown, 2.5 miles on the TomTom, 3.1 miles on Google. Which, when you start seeing that and you get closer to your destination, you do start to sort of like, okay. Am I going to the right place now? But the TomTom will bring me in a different way. This is the thing. Because of restrictions. So we'll stay in this lane. These 3 lanes should be going around to the right, hopefully. The 4063 we want. I think this lane should bring me around to where I need to be. Yep, 4063. So we'll stay in this lane for now. Get through these lights. Excuse me. Right, no, we're not in the right lane. We're in the wrong lane. There we go. We're going to cause problems now. There we go. So that was completely misleading there, that lane. Okay, so the 4063 was that lane, and it wasn't. It was going straight on towards Chepstow, and I don't want Chepstow. So this should be bringing me down the E40. Yeah, that's where I want to be going. So we'll see if this is correct or not. There's no restrictions for HGVs that I can see, so we should be all good to go this way. This is where we're going. I just hope this is the right location we're going to. Haven't seen any signs to say I can't go down here, so at the moment, so far so good. I've got to change the settings on this camera because after a few minutes, 5 minutes, it closes down on me. Still getting used to this camera, by the way. Still getting used to it. Right, hopefully this is the right way in. So there's a sign there for heavy good vehicles. We're going for a little residential area here at 40 miles per hour speed limit. Slow turn on Innsworth. There you go, heavy goods straight on. So this that's a good sign. When you see that, it's always a good sign. We'll just take our time. We're a few minutes away, so we should be all right. ETA was 1:05. That is still my ETA as it stands. If this isn't the correct one, then it's going to be the other one. But it's meant to be, from what I'm aware of, it's meant to be quite a big place. So I think this is a mixture of an RDC and you can take it off a pump truck. This should be a fairly quick delivery. Famous last words, as we say. Feed service. Units 3 or 4. No, that's my address. That's our address. What we're talking about. We'll see. We shall see. Oh. Should be turning right in 1.6 miles, and this is taking me to Commerce Road. That's not what I want, but it is what I want. But Google is taking me to the exact address. TomTom will take me just around the corner from it. But I've got the address as close as I can to the one on Google and the one I've been given. So hopefully, just hopefully, we are okay. If not, we'll have to redirect. We'll soon find out if it's the wrong place. They'll soon tell me. But yeah, they will soon tell me. The other one looks too small. The other one looks a bit small, like a little it's like a little industrial area, and there's like one shutter that opens. And I've been told by another driver it's quite a big place, so the one I'm going to is the bigger one. So I'm hoping this is the correct address, the correct location. Yeah. Moment of truth, as they say. Right, so my sat-nav's now just about to stop up here. I'm going to have to use Google Maps to go in. I've not seen no bridge height restrictions or anything like that in place. Place we're going to. Right, this camera's done its trick on me. So okay. Well, we found it literally around the corner. The address I was meant to go to was correct. I should have followed the TomTom. Okay. I went to the head office, not the head office, the other site where their rigids go. Where their rigids go, I'm not sure if you heard that, but he wasn't best pleased, but I can't please everyone. Okay, that job's done.
let's move off of site. So basically I turned up and he just said to me, we finish at 1 o'clock. It's now, it was 20 past 1 when I turned up, 20 minutes late. I did apologise and said, sorry, first time I've been to this address. Now I know where you are. I won't be late next time. They close at 1 o'clock, but I'm not, I don't know that. You know. Some of these jobs we get, some of the deliveries we get, we don't get timings on what time places close and stuff. It's just one of those things. But you know, you try and get to places as quick as you can, but sometimes, just sometimes, it doesn't always go to plan in that respect. Right, I do need to pull over here. I'll let him go around me. I need to find out. I need to find out where I'm going next. Right, so we've got, where are we here? I'm just trying to, right, okay. No. Okay, so what I'm trying to do now is find out where my next destination is for my hopefully. So we're now going to a place called Very Fast Produce. Okay. Very Fast Produce. Okay, we'll have a look in just a moment. Yeah, Very Fast Produce. So they weren't the best plays there because they finished and so, you know. Anyway, let's move on. That job's done. Not going to worry about it now. I'm sure I'll go back there another day. Right, we're 16 miles away from our next destination. Let's see how we do. We'll go left here. For our collection, 8 pallets of lemons we're collecting, so let's see how we do with that one. Hopefully a very straightforward collection to do, and then we're heading back to London at the moment anyway, unless they ask me to deliver, so we'll see. Right, let's that one's done, 2 jobs delivered, we've got a collection. Let's go and get this collection on. Any problems, any dramas along the way, which you never know, we'll go from there. But that one's done and dusted. Okay, so we are loaded at Very Fast. And the funny thing is, I've actually been to this place before with George Baker when I worked on the curtainside work. I did a collection here before, or a delivery. I think it was a collection a couple of years ago. I got here and I was like, I recognise this place. I've been here before. How funny. What a small world. Anyway, we're loaded. We've just taken a 15-minute break whilst we're here, actually. May as well. I need to secure the load, so let's go and check out what they've done in the back, what damage they've done or what they've done to it, and we'll secure the load. And you guys can come with me. Let's pull off the bay. I'll pull off the bay and I'll secure the load on the bay before I push forward, because I'll be in the way of the wagons if I do it here. Engine off for a second. Let's take you with me. Hopefully there's no dramas. I'll take a strap with me in case I need it, because usually you need something like that. Strap as a backup, because you just never know. Let's have a look, see what we have in store on the back. I need to get a stand for this camera. There we go, that's what we have. So, That's the door there. You can see above. So we'll close this door. I've only put one bar on, so put you down there for a second. I'm going to put an extra bar on. So you can see the gap here. This is the gap, which is no good to anybody because they'll move. So I'm going to put this bar on as best I can. This is an extra bit of layer of support. Just there. Yeah. I may have to strap here. I'm going to try and strap that. I just don't want to risk it, and I mean, if there's a spare pallet, I'd use that, but I haven't got one. So what I'm going to do is I shall strap it like this. It keeps it nice and secure and tight. Let's see how this goes. If this doesn't work, I will use something else. I just don't want to risk it. The problem we have here is, so we'll strap it like that. And we'll just, this holds it in basically. We'll just tighten that as best we can. Not damaging anything. Oh, there we go. Falling. So we will use 2 straps as well as 2 bars. Now the bars may stay in, don't get me wrong. You're probably thinking, Billy, why are you over-strapping like that? But guys, believe me, these move. It just isn't worth the hassle. That's what I've done with it. That's what I've done. So 2 bars, 1 bar here, 1 bar there. Strap. These straps, they're pushing this pallet inwards, so if it does shift, it holds it. Pretty tight and pretty secure. So there you go, hooked onto there. That's that. I would say it's pretty secure. It's going nowhere. Now I could put the door down, this door here, but I'm not going to bother because I'm quite happy with that. That is pretty secure. Can't close this door, I've got to close it when I go out. There's no room to close the door because I'm between 2 trailers. So we'll push out. It's very fast logistics. Marvellous. Right, let's get on the road. See you on the road. Well, we made it back, guys. We're in London, just coming through the embankment in central London. Bless you. We made it back. We're in London, coming through central London currently. So I just thought I'd end this video here, guys. We got back, it's now 10 to 7 at night, so we should be back about 7 p.m. 14-hour day for me today. We've got all the 2 Bristol jobs, well, Bristol and the Gloucester delivery done. Collection also complete, and we're just about to get back to unload these 9 pallets of limes. So yeah, the weather's looking good. Surprisingly enough, in London, it's not very busy. It feels like there's not many people around. It's like no one's working today, or everyone's working at home. We're just next to Chelsea Bridge. Whilst we're static, I shall show you what I mean. There's Chelsea Bridge, just over there. That's Chelsea Bridge. See it all right? See the red bus on the bridge? That's the River Thames we're next to just here. It's the River Thames. So yeah, surprisingly enough, it feels very quiet in London today, which is never really heard of, to be honest with you. So let's put it back on there. Yeah, still cyclists around and stuff like that, but there seems to be less cyclists around as well, which is never heard of in London. Here we go. And we are now on Chelsea Bridge. Once we go static, I'll just show you. Put you back there for a second. I'm on Chelsea Bridge now, so I'll just show you Chelsea Bridge. Oh, I'll get you off there. Here we are, guys. This is Chelsea Bridge. You can see the trains over there. Vauxhall Bridge, coming out of central London, and that is the River Thames. Voila! There we go. And this, ladies and gents, is central London. It's getting cold. Put the window up. So that's it. I thought I'd end this video showing you a little bit of London. Why not? My home town, city, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it's a beautiful sight with the sun and the water. As you can see, it's quite nice this evening. It's really nice. The sunset and all that sort of stuff. You know, nice calming evening, shall we say. So yeah, that's that, guys. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll show you one more little glimpse before we're not going nowhere. We're in traffic. Look, here we go. To end the video, guys. There we go. On Chelsea Bridge. Have a look at that for a view. So, apart from that, I'm going to end this with you. Leave this with you guys. This wonderful, nice River Thames, as they say. That's what you call it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the video if you haven't already done so. Look after yourselves and one another, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, guys. Speak to you soon.